Welcome to the Holistic Wealth and Health Podcast. Your co-hosts, Jason Smith and Bryan Bibbo, will inspire and teach you how to prosper in your mind, body, and spirit, not just your financial life. Joining forces with field experts, Jason and Bryan are here to help you focus on what matters most in your life, living well.
Hello, I'm Bryan Bibbo, President and CFO of JL Smith Holistic Wealth Management. If you caught part one of our conversation with Verna Griffin, the pickleball queen of Neptune Beach, you already know how passionate she is about the health, wellness, and community benefits of this growing sport. If you missed it, we have a link to that conversation in the description of wherever you're listening or watching today. In this episode, Verna busts out some common myths about pickleball. She shares her favorite techniques like the dink and the drop shot and talks about how this game has evolved from its early days to the competitive, strategy-driven sport it is today. Whether you're new to the game or a seasoned player, Verna's insights and energy are bound to inspire. Hope you enjoy. One thing about pickleball, I think the misconception is people think you're running all over the court like tennis, right? Like you're running back and forth, and it's not that way, right?
No. The court is 20 feet wide. Now, when I first started playing, there was a right side and a left side, 10 feet each. And very seldom did you go over that middle line because you were poaching on the other person. That's not a true statement anymore. The game now, the center line is there for serving, period. It is one court, two people playing on one court. And so you'll see in the pros, for an example, when Ben Johns plays with Anna Lee, you'll see Ben Johns come all the way over in front of Anna Lee. And Anna Lee started playing when she was 13. And at 18, she's still the number one woman in the world. I mean, wow. She is an awesome, awesome player. But Ben Johns will come all the way over in front of her. Why? Because he had the better forehand. Now, some people say, well, he's poaching. He's not letting her play. Well, that's not true. That's how they play together. So you have this attitude in down the middle and that line that you shouldn't go over it. Ignore that line after the serve. All right. So it's really very important. It's one court. Just play it. It doesn't matter if you come over a little bit further. So, but hold that paddle loose also.
Yeah, absolutely. So what about, I know there's a strategy to the overall game, or maybe an element of a strategy. We're typically playing 2 to 11 points, but is there a general overall thought pattern or something you would share with the audience here of how to look at the game, and not just, the movements, the physicality of it, but the brain power behind it and thinking about the game?
Okay. There's two types of hits. Really two types. I'm not going to count the smash. One is just a ground stroke, basically for power. The other important stroke is the dink. The dink is done just very softly over the net, back and forth over the net. What you're waiting for is that person to hit the ball up too high so that then you can put some power behind it. In the past, dinking was probably about 70% of the game. And now I would say it's more 50-50 because our younger people like that power. But I like playing against power people because I'm just up at the net blocking that ball constantly and dropping it right back over the net, making them run. Now, because of their age, sometimes they can get up there and get to it fast enough. But most of the time, those two strokes are so important. The ground stroke, forehand, backhand, and then the dink. I'm still a big dinker. I can place that ball everywhere on the dink court because I just love it. It's just part of my game. But I think that the group, the whole game is constantly evolving and changing. From 2009 to now, it's a total different game. The strategy is totally different. The how you hit the ball is totally different. Before, most of the people back in 2009 were tennis players converting into it. Now, I was a big badminton player in high school and in college, but because The game is more badminton. There's badminton rules, badminton court, that kind of stuff. So, but um, it's just I can't get enough of this game all the time. So,
Yeah, that's great. And like you said, you've created a new friendship group just from playing this game. And
oh yeah,
when you talk about it, that's the biggest transition that I thought I had to make is with the dinks, right? You don't do too much dinking in tennis, right? It's
no,
more of the backhand, the forearm,
it's
those kind of
keep
strokes
him in the
where
baseline, keep him back, keep him back.
exactly. And the dinking was a new aspect to the game, which is just pretty much getting up to that kitchen line, getting it over the net very lightly. And to your point, when a tennis player is hitting it to you, they usually hit it hard. And if you can catch it right and you dink it right over, usually you're scoring a point or they're switching serves because
Yes,
you've got it where they have to run up and they're not used to running up
right.
and you just dink it purposely.
Yes, yes, right. You had more control with the dink. The power, a power stroke. You don't always. You're just hitting it to be hitting it. You're not in balance all the time, and a lot of times you're winding up wasting all that energy to hit the ball. I one of the things I teach new people is that if you have a hula hoop, you know what a hula hoop is. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Well, you're younger. It was very popular back in
I'm
the
not that young. I'm not that young, Verna.
hula hoops were very popular in the 60s. Anyhow, let's say you have a hula hoop and you put it on the ground, and then
Yep.
you get inside that hula hoop and stand towards the very back of it. So you have this big circle in front of you, right? And it's a little
Hmm.
bit more than a half circle. That's where you should be contacting the ball, not back here. You want to contact it
Wow.
out front as much as possible because you're strong enough to hit that ball, let's say at this angle here, very easily and put power behind it because it's a plastic ball. You don't have to wind up. And that way you can return the ball faster also. The faster you can get the ball back, the more they'll be off guard. That's the strategy.
Yeah. I got a question for you, and this is more of a personal question. Is
Okay.
I have somehow I'm ambidextrous, all right?
Okay.
So I don't write left-handed, but I write right-handed. But I've snowboarded left-handed my whole life. When I skeet shoot, I shoot left-handed. So what I will end up doing is when the ball comes on my left-hand side, I'll switch
It's
the
hands.
paddle real quick. Yeah. So should I be doing that? Is that a bad idea?
Well,
What would you say?
you're not going to see the pros do it because the
Okay.
ball is coming back so fast. The disadvantage to it is that you're not prepared to hit the ball correctly or to place it. You're just hitting the ball to be hitting it.
Hmm.
Because of the speed of the ball coming at you. You don't really have time to switch. I have to submit, I'm a switch hitter also. Even when I played softball, I batted left-handed, even though I right-handed. So I batted
Got it.
left-handed. But so I switch too, but I find myself not always prepared correctly to hit the ball. I also find myself hitting the ball too late. I'm way back here. So I'm losing the control of that ball. Yes, I'm getting it over the net, but it's not where I should have put it. I've given it to them a lot of times. So, in answer to your question, a two-hand backhand would probably
Hmm.
benefit you tremendously because a two-hand backhand, you're going to be powering that left hand with it, and you'll have a lot more time and be ready for the ball to hit it with a two-hand backhand.
That is what I need to practice, and I felt like I've always needed to practice because I'll just try to switch hands real quick, and I've gotten good at it because that's just what my instincts are telling me to do. But if I can come over with that right, the right hand with the paddle in the arm, and then use the left to help control it, like you're saying, and then just kind of do it together, I'll be there.
Yeah, and just have someone toss you some balls lightly until you get used to it, and it's not bad. It's really the other shot that is so predominant with better players is a drop shot, and the drop shot is like a dink, but from anywhere on the court, and it's just over the net. Actually, the best place to put it is at the player's feet. So if you can do a drop shot at their feet, that's going to make them go under the ball and hit it up instead of behind the ball. If you drop it just right over the net, it might bounce up high enough for them to come in and put the ball away or just drop it right back over the net at you. So, yes, the drop shot is very important. It's probably the hardest shot to master, but it's the best shot to learn.
I've had someone teach me, and I want to know what you think about this, is if all of a sudden I hit the ball up too high and it looks like it's going to be a smash, we should start backing up, correct? To give
Correct.
space?
And put your paddle down. Don't
Okay.
keep your paddle up. Keep your paddle down.
Yeah,
Because
because they're going to try to hit it at my feet and
yes, because they're not going to aim at your feet. And if you have your paddle in that ready position, which I'll go over with you in just a second, that ready position, by the time you get it down, the ball's already going to be there and you're going to miss it.
Mhm.
So you want to back up, but be careful backing up. If you're backing up only 1 or 2 steps, it's okay. Don't ever back up like this, going after the ball. I don't care
yeah,
how young you
multiple
are.
steps.
Yes, just let like when someone hits a high ball to me now, I don't do smashes. I usually let the ball bounce, just because I don't want to trip over my own feet and fall.
Smart.
Is a
Man,
safety.
health is first. You don't want to see one of those pickleball injuries.
No, I don't.
It's not worth it. It's a game.
No, no, no. I have fallen before because of my stupidity, because I thought I was still young enough to back up like this instead
Uh-huh.
of turning, running, and then getting set. Yeah, it's a great game. But yes, back up is correct, but don't hold your paddle up here. Get it down. Okay.
That's great.
All right.
Yeah, we talked about this game and you've seen it all the way from 2009 till now. What do you see the future looking like? You talked about it like bridging generations. It used to be late 50, early 60s, and now it's more middle-aged individuals. What do you see it, where do you see pickleball going from here? In communities, you're already seeing it pop up more. What would you say, if you had to guess, your opinion, where do you see pickleball going from here?
Wow, that's a heavy question. Definitely going to continue to be younger. Um, you're seeing, well, for example, Anna Lee, 13 years old, turned pro, playing pickleball. And now she's 18 and she's the best woman in the world. And she's awesome to watch. She's a neat person also. It didn't go to her head. She's just a nice person. Her parents have done a great job of raising her, and her whole family's in competitiveness. Yes, I see it being younger. I think it'll stop around age 19. I think that will
Got
be
it.
that will be the young average age of players. 19, maybe 22, in that range. Um,
Mhm.
the pro circuit has helped pickleball tremendously. It's televised now all the time, on national TV, um, and so many local facilities have taken unused tennis courts. You can put 4 pickleball courts on one tennis court. Did you know
That's
that?
amazing.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I had no idea. I thought it was always yeah, I thought you could do two, but you're saying four. That's
Or
phenomenal.
2 on each side of the net, and always leave the net up, because then it acts as a backstop for the balls that go behind you. And so,
Yeah,
yes, yeah, but 4 on a tennis court. So, and that's what a lot of communities are doing now. The problem with some communities is that they don't like the noise. And it's not the noise of the paddle and the ball, it's the noise of the people having fun.
uh, sounds like they're party poopers, and we're just having too much fun, and they need to join us.
Well, there's several housing developments around in the state of Florida that have banned pickleball in their community because of the noise that people are making.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, I want to. I shared with you I play every Thursday night in a group that I have together.
Uh-huh.
But one thing it allows me to do, I'll have a long day at work and I'll go straight there. The game starts at 6:30, and I joke with people. I go, hey, if I don't talk to you too much, it's because I've turned my mind off and I'm here to exercise and just get the relief of the exercise. And don't worry, I'll talk to them. Don't get me wrong. But do you think, pickleball has helped your mental state along the way? Because I know it has
Oh,
greatly helped mine.
absolutely. Just learning how to keep score helps your mental. But fortunately, it's scoring in pickleball is badminton scoring. So I had that knowledge and a little bit easier. But yes, mentally it has allowed me to stay a lot sharper. I can concentrate more on things now, even at my own home. Let's say I have a list of things to do that day. I used to always have to write them down and mark them off. No, not anymore. I can keep them in my
Wow.
brain. And like I said, I'm closer to 80 than I am 70. So I think the mental part of this game, what keeps people going, keeps people getting off the couch. It's so important.
Yeah, and I am very grateful that you shared your age with this audience and you also shared a great story of that 92-year-old you taught that played for 4 years. So what I'm hearing you say, and I want your accreditation and your validation of this, of saying is, Verna, there's no age limit to play pickleball,
That's right.
and you can start at any time. You can be 75 years of age and pick this game up.
And we have people doing that. And that's the biggest difference. I have some private courts about 12 miles from here that I am their pickleball instructor. It's an independent living facility. And the CEO, when they built this facility, they talked about what recreational activities they were going to put in. And somebody said, well, we'll put a tennis court in. And he said, no, because this is independent living, 55 and older. You're not going to start playing tennis at 55 or 60. Let's put
Mhm.
something in that they can start playing. They put in 2 pickleball courts, and they're
Wow.
full all the time. Yeah. So and that's what's nice about this. Any age, and if you go up to a court, let's say you go to a public court, you don't have any equipment, and you walk up, I guarantee you, someone will loan you a paddle, take you on that court, and help you learn the game, and you'll come off that court wanting to play more. So,
Yeah, absolutely. So if a friend called you, Verna, and she or he had never played pickleball before,
mhm.
hey, Brian calls Verna up and says, "Hey, Verna, I'm thinking about playing pickleball." What would you say to me?
I would say to you, let me work with you on that. Don't buy any equipment. I have over 40 paddles in my storage. I have balls, everything, because I give clinics. So let me
Yep.
work with you and get you playing first. And then I will let you use different paddles and you can decide what company you want to go with because the paddle is unique to you. But yes,
Mhm.
and come on and bring a friend with you.
Yeah. What are you waiting for?
That's right. It's
No,
free.
that's awesome.
It's free. That's what's so nice in most facilities. It's free. I mean, city
Yeah.
parks, all of them are free. You go to my park over here, Jarbo Park, 8 courts, it's free.
Yeah, no, I love it. And this has been a great conversation, Verna, about pickleball. I can see your passion for it. I got two last things for you that I want to ask.
Okay.
So we introduced you as the pickleball queen of Neptune Beach.
Yep.
How did that come about? I just want, this is more curiosity than anything, Verna.
Well, I think it's because I brought pickleball to Northeast Florida and I was so engrossed in it. Um, I bought all the equipment for everybody. I bought everything, and um, we were at this other facility where we had to chalk out the courts. And the city of Neptune Beach had 2 tennis courts, no, 3 tennis courts that were underutilized and they were in poor condition. So I went to the city council and I said, "Hey, how about we do so and so and so? But most importantly, it's free to you. We will do everything." And that's what we did. A group of 48 people painted the courts, then painted lines on the courts, and then started advertising for pickleball. And so I think I got the name Queen is because I was the instigator. I, I'm going to use the word instigator also because
Yeah, yeah.
I was.
Yeah, I like that choice of words there. You never gave up for pickleball. You
No.
had a passion for it, and
Yeah.
you weren't going to take no for an answer.
No, and when certification came out for teaching, because I became an ambassador very quickly, an ambassador just is there to promote the game and do special things on the courts. We did special things, all right. We painted everything, and but when they allowed certification to come in, I contacted the organization right away to get certified. And Sarah Ansbury is still the person to get certified by. She's the director of education for the National Association, USAPA. And so I called her and I said, Sarah, I can get us at least 4 to 6 people to come and get certified. And I had a guy from Orlando come over, a guy from West Florida drove over, and it rained the entire day. But she stayed with us the entire day of rain. I mean, it was a soft drizzle. I mean, we were all wet, but yeah. So I
Yep.
got certified, and that has helped too because it's given me um, recognition as someone who knows what they're doing. And plus, too, since I was an educator for 40 years, I know how to teach. So I enjoy teaching so much. And for me, it's given me a whole new start. I retired after 40 years, and then I went, well, what am I going to do now? And so for about 6 or 7 years, I'm going, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then pickleball came into my life, and it allowed me to resurface as a good teacher and a supporter of something that I feel is very healthy for everyone to be doing. And that's, to
As
me,
I
that's
always,
the main point. Get off the couch.
and I, to get off the couch. And everybody needs to hear that. Get off the couch.
That's right.
And I always say it's a beautiful thing, Verna, that how that transition from retirement to find a passion that you love, and it's keeping you socially going and then also mentally going. Like you said, I used to have to write down lists. This has helped me remember things a lot better because of pickleball. So that is awesome. Verna, I got one last question for you. If there was a message that you wanted to share with the world about pickleball, what would that be?
Get involved. Do it. Find it. It's everywhere. And if it isn't, give me a call. I'll find it for you.
Oh, that's awesome, Verna. Well, hey, this has been an amazing time with you. I can't wait till the next time I'm in Jacksonville. It should be September or October. I'll be getting a hold of you,
You
and I
better.
look forward to getting some tips from you and also some education. Appreciate your time here, Verna.
Thank you. I enjoyed myself tremendously.
Take care.
See you on the
Bye.
courts.
Thank you for listening to the Holistic Wealth and Health Podcast. We hope we inspired you to make changes so you can live your best life. If you want to find out more about what we do, or if you want to have a holistic wealth and health financial plan, please call 456-833-7000. Please subscribe to the podcast and share it widely with your friends and family. Financial planning and advisory services are offered through Prosperity Capital Advisors, PCA, an SEC-registered investment advisor with its principal place of business in the state of Ohio. J.L. Smith Holistic Wealth Management and PCA are separate, non-affiliated entities. PCA does not provide tax or legal advice. Insurance and tax services offered through J.L. Smith Holistic Wealth Management are not affiliated with PCA. Information received from this podcast should not be viewed as individual investment advice. Product discussions and illustrations are hypothetical in nature and will vary based on many factors, including, but not limited to, age, health, product, insurance carrier, and product design. You should consult the insurance carrier website and policy for detailed information. For information pertaining to the registration status of PCA, please contact the firm or refer to the investment advisor public disclosure website, www.advisorinfo.sec.gov. For additional information about PCA, including fees and services, send for our disclosure statement as set forth on Form ADV from PCA using the contact information herein. Please read the disclosure statement carefully before you invest or send money.